Coach, thank you. We have playoff football and bone-chilling playoff football at that in the city of brotherly love at Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Arizona Cardinals and the Philadelphia Eagles. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And a nifty return there as he's all the way up. Past the 40-yard line.
On the return, the Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. There goes Melvin Gordon. Touchdown, Cardinals. Melvin Gordon, 59 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. So, wow. I mean, that'll quiet this crowd, right? A big one there on the opening drive of the game.
Yeah, you have to be thinking, we're at home for the playoffs. That had to be a splash of cold water right in their face, don't you think?
Yeah, they got to be thinking, we're going to have to work on this and do so in a hurry. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10 at the 9-yard line. And down to a knee. Well, that's one option. And now they'll take a knee here. And my partner now is speechless, and so am I.
It's now 3rd and 13.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
6-man. Check curls, check curls, check curls.
And a curious play call here, to say the least. Thought it might be a trick, but no, he actually goes down to a knee. Here's Michael Pilardi now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there. And he'll take it just outside the 40. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. Now Gordon on 1st down. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. Touchdown, Cardinals! Melvin Gordon with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Cardinals push further out in front. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Set. Red 80. Mike spot 4. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
And down to a knee. That's one way to call a play.
A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 13.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
3 bucks, 3 bucks, 3 bucks.
And surprisingly, they take a knee. I have no idea why they would take a knee, but they take a knee. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. Fielded at the 43. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 43-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And down to a knee. Well, that's one option.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
And now they'll take a knee here. And my partner now is speechless, and so am I.
Brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Now this is fielded in the end zone. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
$14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Eagles nothing.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Here's Grant. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Grant. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Man up, D. Man up, D. Deuce, 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 deuce. One. Hey, check mine. Watch 55. I'm going back to you.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Big Ed. Kill. Check 26. 66. Bully. High. Check 9. Where are they, team? One. Watch the ship. Hey. Watch the ship. General. West. Bang. Under 10.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On first down, Grant. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. On second down now, it's Grant. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
so
something
else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
They run it here with Gordon. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
Check 50, check 50.
On 3rd down, Jackson. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals.
He's crossing. He's checking cross. Switch. Alert 3. Alert 3. Check 24. Check it back. Yep, go. Out. Shed. Move to a quickly. Flag. Check 4. Shed.
They'll run on first down. It's Gordon, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Safety's gripping. Your trip is gone. 57, Mike 57. Hey, watch his slant. Pick the edge. Come.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Ross on the return. Able to push his way through. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That'll go down as an 84-yard punt return, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
And that jumps the excitement level up a few notches, doesn't it? What a big-time punt return for a touchdown. Now their cohorts on the special team side, they've got to add the PAT.
That would be the equalizer. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams. And that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They had that 14-0 lead, but that has evaporated as they go to work here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. Some nifty running, but it only gets him to the 45. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
At the 45-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Watch the car. 57. Mike, 57. Watch the edge. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Ain't no such thing. Check. Back. Delta.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Short throw, pick-6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken short. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
To throw on 3rd down, Jackson. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a 1st down. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the 1st half. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. So we've reached halftime. Who will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl? 2 more quarters to go. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. This one taken from the 7. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
61. Matchbox. Light. 3. Check 99. Kill. Tighten up.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain there of 30 big ones. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. Now here's a timeout defensively.